Welcome to Chapter 1, Lesson 2, Order of Operations. I don't know about you guys, but a lot of my friends and family love to tag me in these annoying Facebook problems like this, where it says, "What is the answer?" Unfortunately, most will get this wrong. And the reason I say they're annoying is because, unfortunately, most get it wrong. Because they're not following order of operations. So today we're going to kind of figure out what order of operations is, do a few practice problems, and maybe we'll come back and try and figure out what is the answer to that problem up there. So, you've probably heard PEMDAS. I believe that's what you've been taught up until now. I want to try a new one, and it is called GEMS. And let me tell you why. When we have GEMS, GEMS is going to be G stands for groupings. E will stand for exponents. That's supposed to be an O there. M is going to stand for multiplication. Try that again. Multiplication and division. And S is going to stand for subtraction and addition. Whereas PEMDAS stood for parentheses, exponents, multiplication. Oops, I don't know why I did that. There we go. Division, addition, and subtraction. So you'll notice, really they're saying the same thing. Groupings, parentheses, same thing. Exponents, exponents, same thing. GEMS is going to say multiplication, division. PEMDAS says multiplication, division. S is subtraction, addition. So technically it's written the other way in PEMDAS, but it's the same thing. But the reason I like GEMS better is because when you write PEMDAS this way with M and then D, A and then S, we lose track of the fact that multiplication and division are on the same level. They mean the same thing. Whereas if I write them, or not the same thing, you do them at the same level of importance. Okay, that's why with GEMS, where they're written at the same time, I like that better. Okay, so that's why we're going to try GEMS this year. And let's see, it looks like I can leave that there, and we can try solving some. So again, the first thing I do is I start at the top and I say groupings. Are there any absolute value bars, parentheses, brackets, anything that groups them together? Do I see any of that? The answer is no for 2A. How about exponents? Nope, don't see any. How about multiplication or division? Looks like I have 42 divided by 2, which would be 21. And then everything else just gets to get copied down like so. 3 plus 21 minus 5. Next I have, I don't see any more addition or division. I'm sorry, multiplication or division. So next I will try the S, which stands for subtraction or addition. And I do see, looks like this 3 plus and that minus right there. How do I know which one I should do first? Technically, when we do PEMDAS, the A is written first. But with subtraction, it's kind of like the S is written first. Well, again, they're the same level of importance, which is why I like GEMS, because the subtraction and the addition are on the same level. And so what I'll do here is I'll say, okay, work it left to right. And in fact, I'm going to write that up here. Left to right. Work them left to right. So 3 plus 21 is 24. And then take that 24 minus 5, which is 19. That makes 19 my final answer. Let's try a more complicated one. Looks like 3B. Holy smokes, that one looks complicated. But again, I'm just going to start with GEMS, and maybe I'll even write GEMS out up here somewhere. G, E, M, S. G stands for groupings. Great. Looks like I have a bracket here and parentheses. Do the innermost one. So I'm going to do the parentheses. 3 minus 2 is 1 squared. Bracket plus 6. Copy down the rest of this. Okay, now it looks like I can do maybe that 1 squared because I'm looking just inside the brackets here, and I'm kind of doing that gems inside the brackets until I get the brackets completely simplified down. And so between the addition and the exponent is the next thing I should do. And 1 squared is 1. 10 plus 1 would be the next thing inside the brackets, and that would be 11. And since that's everything inside the brackets, I don't have to write that anymore. Now I'm just going to do my addition subtraction, working left to right. So 15 minus 11 is 4, and 4 plus 6 is 10. All right, let's try 3C. With 3C, I'm going to be doing, whenever you have a fraction like that, what I want you to do is treat the entire top like it's in brackets and the entire bottom like it's in brackets. Simplify the entire top first, then simplify the entire bottom, then divide. So 4 plus 5 is in parentheses. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 squared is 81. Then I'm going to do the bottom. Again, parentheses first. 3 parentheses 3. Oops, that was supposed to be a parenthesis there. And 3 times 3 is 9. So what I have now is 81 divided by 9, which is 9. Okay, don't be afraid to grab your calculator and use that if you need to. All right, that is most of what we're going to do today. We do also get to evaluate some algebraic expressions. So what you'll be doing here is basically they're going to give you some variables, and then they're going to tell you what the variables are. So you're just going to plug them in. So here would be the expression. It's all the stuff before it says if. And then back here it says a equals 2. Great, plug that in. 2 squared. Parentheses 3, what's b? 6. Great, write that down. Plus 5, close parentheses, divided by c, which is 4. Awesome, work from the parentheses first. G for groupings. And so it looks like I need to do 3 times 6, which is 18. Still working on my groupings here, so keep ignoring everything on the outside. 18 plus 5 is 23. All right, now everything inside the parentheses is simplified. What I'm going to have to try next then is probably E for exponents. So since I have 2 squared, that would be 4. Okay. And next I'm trying to figure out maybe what is 4 times 23. So if you need to grab your calculator, go for it. 4 times 23 is going to be 92. And I'm going to divide by 4, and that's going to be 23. And then some of you are going to ask me and say, well, Miss Barnum, how did you know which one to do first when you got to here? Well, I worked it left to right. Multiplication, then that division. All right, that is all for today. I will see you tomorrow.